Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DPW. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis on a pretty routine basis, including yesterday. So that is where these green and red line annotations are coming from. Although at this point, definitely some house cleaning I want to do before any updates. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and delete these green lines out of here. Yeah, they both still pertain to the chart. They're just not necessarily relevant anymore. And, you know, from that perspective, from a presentation perspective, I should say, I don't want to risk causing clutter and then you have confusion and, you know, things just get messy. So I just want to try to keep this as clean as possible as far as, you know, annotations and lines are concerned. First update, though, that does need to be made comes from a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that did watch yesterday's video, hopefully you remember me talking about 350 as resistance, but now that the price is above it, you would want to see it ideally act as support going forward. I say ideally because I don't want to come across like if the price falls below 350 that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. That is not the case. Preferably speaking, yeah, if the price can stay above 350, that would be a huge sign of power on the bull's part. But if the price does drop below it, you know, it's not like, everything's ruined or anything like that. Taking a step back, though, and looking at the big picture of things in terms of, hey, Clay, how do I just gauge the health of the overall move? This right here being defined as, you know, the overall move. Easiest way to do that, watch that purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. As the name implies, as time goes by, that purple line is going to move itself higher and higher. And again, from the simplistic point of view, as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line itself moves higher, then the trend, the bulls are in full health, full control. However you can best visualize that, no doubt about it. As far as levels of resistance, I'm not even going to touch on those because in my opinion right now, especially after the final 30 minutes where you can see this big red candle form, top priority right now is not necessarily breaking levels of resistance. Top priority is going through a healthy consolidation and building higher bases, because as long as higher bases are being built over a long period of things, then that's the name of the game. And, you know, that's how an overall chart is going to take care of itself. Because when you think about it, okay, well, if the price keeps putting in higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, eventually the chart itself runs out of room, and it's by default got to put in a new high, which is, you know, where those resistance levels are going to be broken on their own. So focus on building higher bases and then just sit back and watch the chart take care of itself. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.